Let's do it. Hello and welcome to another exciting Dokkan Battle Adventure. I think I fixed the suppress on the mic, so I shouldn't be cut off as much if I yell, but I don't know why I will. I have, unfortunately, while we're getting this set up here, let's do a little bit of level grinding while I have this boost on. Probably do this for about an hour. That's the plan. If anybody shows up, let me know if I sound good or if I need to mess with the mic. I try not to mess with it because last time I messed with it, it makes a lot of noises, which is unfortunate. I do have stream on. I'm checking all the stuff, all the analytics and stuff, so if something happens. But we're just gonna run into it. You know, we're gonna start off. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. If you don't do it, you'll never learn it. Enough to review. The main thing is going to be to level up the line. I've already, unfortunately, I've done it all three. These guys have been leveled up to the maximum ability.
All right, let's do this.
Something you may not know about me is I actually hate 10. And I would prefer to have a card that is all 9 than to have any 10. That's just me. I like the idea of 9. It's a satisfying feeling about going in and seeing all those 9s go to the key stage, and man, you're in a good job. I did upload the video, highlight video of my latest update, my last Dokkan Battle. It's about 30 minutes long, so if you would, go check that out if you want to see the results of how we got to where we are. Also, probably audio, because I think in the summon video, the audio is way loud. Drop that a little bit, and obviously my mic has to be the highest thing you hear, otherwise what's the point? If anybody shows up and is curious, I'll put this playlist in the script in the link in the chat. Just something I found. Not really for copyright reasons, as it turns out copyright wasn't really a thing. I mean, it was a thing, but it's just a monetary copyright. I don't care about monetary copyrights. You can give the developers all the money you want. I don't care about that. I'm just here to have fun, play games, and stream. That's all. The old adage, either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out. As they say. It's music though. Kinda nice. Kinda nice with this gameplay right here. Sound pretty good. I don't know. I might up the sound effects just a little bit. What do we got? 5. Count of 5. Chat rate. Chat rate. How are you going to count the stream element spot? I was not counting a real chatter. YouTube. You're trying to cheese it for me. I appreciate it. But it's unnecessary. It's music though. Pretty fire. I kind of just wanted to find some hardcore epic music to play. I found some anime girls and I was like, you know what? That's the ticket. Look at some anime girls. Anytime you see anime girls, probably in some kind of black attire, chokers. Oh, 10! Look at that. See? They were on point. They were on point, becoming the best unit in the game. They were so close. Let me tell you, chat. Let me tell you. They had so many low numbers. They had 8. All 8s. They had all 7s. They were this close. Oh no. Time is it? Where's this thing? How embarrassing. I forgot to turn off things. People trying to talk to me when I'm streaming. Where was I? Oh, yeah. They were so close. Look at this number set right here. You got a 6, you got a 7, you got a 9, you got a 6, you got a 7. All I needed was a 7. All I needed was an 8. All I needed was an 8. Again, all I needed was some 9s. And now they have 2 10s. Don't get me wrong, I love 10s as well. But we're not here for them. We are here, not for that. We are here for you. I actually purposely did not awaken my Zamasu because I wanted to experience it with the world. You gotta, I wanted to do it with the Blue Boys too. It didn't work out that way. We won't talk about that. But that's okay because we're here for you. And those missions help a lot, by the way. Look at all this. It's already all done, except for this. I got everything done because of those missions. Those missions were very useful. Plus, I get to show you the, I don't know what this team was. Whatever, we're going to change it. We will, what is the situation here? A lot of people don't like these guys. It's not that they don't like them, they just want Vegeto. That's my honest truth. Is they do not think the units are bad. They think the units are bad, but they just want to play as him. That's the real reason that people don't like this unit. Because you're not him most of the game. I get it. It's kind of our fault. We marketed him as Vegeto. He was never marketed as Vegeto. He was marketed as Goku and Vegeta that turns into Vegeto. And we took it upon ourselves to say, no, it's Vegeto. Everybody was calling this unit Vegeto. Everybody's calling this unit Vegeto. He's not Vegeto. He's Goku and Vegeta, who transforms into Vegeto. It does not transform into Gogeta. So let's see here. What kind of team am I going to make here? Future Saga, Power Beyond Saiyan. So the good thing about these guys is obviously you can run any unit, but you do want to have some people from their categories as well. So let's go to Future Saga. We'll add some Future Saga. Plus, you know, you gotta be a little accurate, a little bit, you know. So let's see. I mean, I'm acting like this is a hard event. I just throw some people I don't get to use very often. They're maxed out. This music is fire, though. Those are villains. What am I doing? We'll throw the Vegeta boy on there just to make this a little bit quicker. This is going to be a shorter stream than I thought. Awakening Zamasu. For some reason, I had a lot more medals to get with the Goku and Vegeta. I must be farming or something. I may do a stream to like TUR some of these LR duplicates. I thought about doing that too. That might be pretty fun. So let's do one more future unit. You know what? Let's go with before he gets his official awakening. He's ready to go, as you can see. He's got the 9s up. 9s up. Hands up, 9s up. And then the beautiful thing about these characters are you can literally bring any super unit and they still get, even so, they still get, where's it at? Is it the passive, I think? Maybe it's the passive. Not the leader. There's so much to read. 100 guys, no. Somewhere here I know, but so tiny. You know, they give hero guys things too. You know how they work, you play the game. Gotta have Bulma. Actually, no. I can't put Bulma in, it's too risky. She's the perfect unit. Just want to throw that out there. For the exact reason I said. Perfect unit. Never been done better. Perfect unit in the game. That is how you link level. This is how the cars need to learn to link level. This is it. 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. That is the perfect character. I do not want to ruin that by getting a random SA up. So we will not throw her on the team. I do need to 10 her up, but it feels so good to see that. Let's throw Gohan on there, why not? He's fun. That's the beauty of this character. You can literally throw anybody. You know who I want to kind of throw on there? You have a special. Yeah, she'll work. She's on her way to being something. Normally, I wouldn't throw these characters on there, but since they give super units, good. Which, by the way, I don't think they should be super. That's a mistake. That's a Dokkan. I wouldn't say a shaft for the Dokkan, but it is inaccurate, I think, to have them be super units. Just because they were anti-Frieza don't mean that they were good guys. Oh, why is this? You could even put stupid Gohan on there if you wanted. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Gotta do about 2 or 3 of these. I mean, doing 3 of these, like, do the events under the special conditions, way more doable. Way more doable.
Let's do this.
I do want to turn this on for the first sprint. I don't think this is... I think I already did this, so let me turn this on real quick. Just for the video. I think they're counting the chat bot as a viewer. That's cool. Alright. I thought I turned the thing on. Huh. They didn't have their intro. Oh, their damage. Look at that damage I've already taken just from the accidental stuff. Only fools would defy a god. Go ahead and do this. You ain't gotta worry about losing a Dokkan Best event. How's the Masu feeling a little cheeky today, huh? So are we. Look at that dodge. No fun for you. Pretty sure the conditions have been met for their intro. Oh, thanks for coming. This Masu is quite disappointing. Good boy. His intro didn't show up either. What's his intro? Very confused. He's kind of almost perfect. I'll turn it off. Oh, skip skill animation off. That's what I should have did. Whoopsie. I turned them off. That's why they weren't. That's why they weren't activating. Let's throw the kid out there. Look at that. Even though he's not even on this like category, he's still doing pretty good. He's doing better than Trunks. Look at that. His defense is higher than Trunks. His attack is higher than Trunks. And Trunks is on the category. Ridiculous. Look at these links, though. Beautiful. What a sleeper. I wonder if the people who own this video will copyright this video. Look at Zamasu in the background chasing Gohan. Could you imagine if the intro had that visual? It'd be a whole new visual, I can tell you that. It is a shame. I didn't put any Z Warriors on the team, so Gohan's not really doing much special. Wow, that was easy. That's like super easy event, huh? That was nothing. Wow. I gotta do one more. Just to see Gohan's proper thing. Let's take her off. We'll throw Yamcha in there. And I can show you the actual thing. Before we do that, though. Let's raise this up a little bit so you can hear the voices. Lip sync a little awful. Look at the damage, look at the battle, look at the glory of the fight. Truly impressive. Now you can see this.
Things have no limits. Let's charge together and pull out.
Why do they sound like they're in like an echoey room? Oh, that's perfect. Never mind. So, place your bets. Will Yamcha get to even do an attack? He's not going to super, that's for damn sure. Even if he did attack, which he won't. See, you know, I mean, look how badass these guys are. They're just destroying this event. And this is nothing, of course, but like, they'll also destroy other events. That's something you can look forward to. Like, yeah, they don't get to be Vegeto very often, but the unit itself isn't bad. Now this Trunks, he's the one. And you know what? I'm still very annoyed about the fact they removed the music. I think if the resume or like the opinions video is back, not video, the resume you could do is up still, I think I will try to do that real quick. Because there's some things I want to add. I want to talk about crossovers, because I feel like this game's crossover is terrible. Gohan, come on, you could have killed him there. I feel like this game has terrible crossover events. What was that Beelzebub? You can't even use him. You don't forget he's there. And then, to top that off, this music debacle, a lot of people say, well, they can't afford to buy, you know, the rights to the songs. I had an alternate opinion. Now it's time to awaken them. I had an alternate opinion when I did this. But as you see, I've already maxed out his character with the duplicates needed. And now, it begins. The awakening of a noble god. A beautiful, shining example of humanity. He is the character I've been looking forward to awakening so long. That's why I decided to make a video for it. Because he's special. He deserves it. He deserves a video all on his own of his awakening. A beautiful awakening it is. And Goku is far too excited for this man to awaken. He does not know the damage he is bringing upon this world by being excited for this. Does Goku realize what he's done? He's doomed the entirety of humanity by allowing me to strengthen him. This artwork's pretty cool too. Oh yeah. It's just some feeling about this I just can't describe. Glory. Amazing. Nice. Oh, there was more. Oh, let's do it. Epic boss music. I guess we'll throw him on there, why not? Realm of Gods. So you on there, I need to reawaken him. You do anyway. Attack with his plus 80%, plus additional attack with each attack received up to 80%. I mean, why not? We'll throw him on there. I gotta reawaken him. Epic. Let's see here. Throw her on there. Throw him on there. I heard they were good together. I'm not sure why. Maybe they just boost Zamasu up. I'm not sure. And then I'll put another version. I'm just kidding. I probably should have done that. I forgot to put the dupe in to use a freaking hourglass now. Who else? Let's throw in one of the... These infused fighters, right? Yeah, we'll throw in my favorite boy. Gotta reawaken these guys though. That's not what I wanted. Darn it. As you saw in the chat, I was about to say in the chat, that wouldn't make sense. But as you saw before, I have awakened. I have pulled more of them, so let's get them properly undokkaned, so they can get back to being the way they are. And now we could take on the immortal god, even though my god is not nearly as godly as this proper god. But it's okay.
Let's do this.
Because we have a job to do.
Acts of gods are inherently pure, while mortal endeavors will inevitably become wicked, corrupt, marked on the dead.
God, that's beautiful. It's short and to the point. I doubt mine will even get a chance to fight anyway. Look at that damage. What is that? Look at the pimp hand. Pimp hand strong. Pimp hand Zamasu. That's what I call him. It's a pimp named Zamasu. A pimp named Slipback over here. Let's try to put Goku Black with Zamasu, so... The whole point of that was to give him a boost, after all. He just grabbed him by the crotch. Oh damn, Piccolo! I didn't even put his dupe together yet. How awesome he is. Never stood a chance. I actually like this little segment coming up. Let's see here. That's some pretty good links to 17. Doesn't really link with Broly at all. You know, I really like that Broly. Honestly, you know, it's kind of funny to see them because Broly and Chilai have original animations as well. And you could argue they're not nearly as good as Vegeto. That is beyond broken. Infinity Zamasu. Ho, 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 ho. It doesn't really matter here. Obviously, we're gonna float mine. Mine's not as perfect as it should be. That is an amazing anime. And I don't think a lot of people put credence to this, but I'm pretty sure this is new too. I don't think the Infinite Zamasu actually did an attack in the anime. A little like, I love the little shadow Zamasu, by the way. Just look at that. A little like dark, like omnipresence. Something about it, it amuses me so much. Look at him. He's grabbing nothing. This Zamasu is so cool. I love this infinity thing. There's so many levels to this. The possibilities of these domains are just beyond insane. I know I'm not the first person to say this, but can you imagine pimp slap on nothing? Still the pimp hand strong. Pimp hand strong on Zamasu. See, you got that big ass hand? Pimp hand strong. How much did Goku Black help out Zamasu here? 60! He made both those Judas look like trash. Both defensively and offensively. Like Goku's totally a floater. I guess we'll continue to float him, but insane. He made that Goku look like, he made everybody on this team look like nobody. The damage he's gonna do. I mean, if he didn't get nullified. Obviously. Gosh, I love that. There's something about this. In the anime, this moment was kind of dumb, but I've gotten a new respect for it here. Dokkan has done the impossible. They have made something stupid, like Infinite Zamasu, where it really went nowhere and it meant nothing. But something about it. I do like those animations though. I also like that you have to survive. I mean, it's a little annoying, I guess, because you have to survive. Because you can't just like kill them. But I like the concept. And I want to posit the idea. Just imagine Infinite Zamasu in the burst mode. The insanity that would come with. Just think about it. You can't rely on killing him. You just have to hope and pray that you don't get supered at the right time. And there's no chance for you to like finish him before something bad happens. You have to do the job. It's pretty scary. I dodged. You see the earth being covered, and then Zeno comes and he's just like, oh, what's going on here? Ah, this is dumb. I don't like this anymore. I'm out. You can go away. Like, what an anticlimactic ending. Said one of the like biggest arcs at the time. But Dokkan has revitalized that moment. I don't know what to say. It's a beautiful thing. What can I say? It's a beautiful thing to see. Now the manga did something a little different, and that would be fun too. I really wish that I don't know if there's some kind of weird like legal reasoning behind it, but for some reason the manga stuff just doesn't come to the games in any capacity. Maybe the barrier's being broken apart a little bit with the Toyotaro manga anime. I mean the manga Goku coming out on the SA Trigu arts. Maybe, just maybe, there's a crack in the armor about that. Because if there is, that would be amazing. Then Dokkan could get Super Saiyan Goku Black. Oh, who's this? Oh! Hey, Cofield. Nice to meet you. Oh. Did you start because of the anniversary? Not the anniversary. The worldwide celebration? Was it Zamasu or Vegeto that brought you to the fold? Or was it the global and Japan combination? Because that was news that No celebration has beaten that noose. Oh, what's the matter, Zamasu? You can't attack. And Piccolo. I mean, I'm gonna leave them on just for the animation, fact. But obviously, if you've been watching, you've seen this animation already. We'll still keep it on though, because there's a different feeling, When you're playing by yourself, you don't want to see the animations over and over again. But when you're doing a video and you're showing the people, you got to give a little bit of action to the Dokkan. Action is what I'm all about. It's in all my video titles. It's all about the action. So, let's give them some action. These units are just insane. I mean, Mazamasu's not even awakened, and this team is still, like, stupid. 23. Not as strong. I wonder how strong he's going to be after he's done attacking. How do they link? They link decently enough. Yeah, sure, why not? It's not like I can actually die in this event. It's just a Dokkan event. It's not hard. Oh, this music is perfect, though! Hold on! Yes! Now that is some music! Look at this! The true test of a god! His damage was nothing. Gosh, I really hope the second part has a Goku Black. It seems a little out there to think that they're going to make a Goku Black with a domain after they made Zamasu with domain. But just imagine the Goku Black site as a domain. Oh, the animation. Just imagine the animation. The beautiful animation that could have. Oh my goodness. In my opinion, the show was not... looking back at it, it doesn't hold up to such an epic scene. Especially when you look at the Tournament of Power and see the epic scenes in there. But that would be like... Dokkan would do so good on that scene. Can't even begin to think about how amazing that would look. What's happening with the lyrics? I like what's happening right now with that. But mine at the end. Let's see the difference here. Look at the difference in power level. Jeez. Look at the difference in defense. Beautiful. It's a very good moment for Zamasu. Dang. Cofield's gone. Didn't even answer my question. It would be sad. The Infinity. July. Still out. I love the little like cheeky smile she gives when she dodges all these. Like, we can win, Broly! The moment, like this is the music that plays when after things get dire, then things start to get positive. And it's like, we can win this. Even though we're technically villains in this scenario, it wouldn't make much sense. Like with the eyes, the big glowing mouth and everything. Doo-doo-doo. brilliant. Piccolo! It looked like Piccolo said that with his own mouth. Yeah. Zamasu gets his 3 turns, as if we got our 3 turns. Beautiful Goku Black versus Shadow Zamasu. But you know, if they did give us Super Saiyan Goku Black, I can almost guarantee you his name would be Super Saiyan Goku Black Rose, or just Goku Black, because Dokkan does that all the time. They give you what you think you want, and then when you're like, oh my god, they're doing it, they do something stupid, like giving Merge Zamasu a non-corrupted name title. And being like, oh no, it's just Merge Zamasu. What do you mean? There's no difference here. Like, clearly half of his body is, like, falling apart. Nah, it looks like normal Zamasu merged to me. I don't see what you're talking about. That's Dokkan to the fans. Telling you like, oh no, what are you talking about? Zamasu, he looks fine. What are you talking about? Now, I will also play devil's advocate to myself and say that if he did have a different name, he probably wouldn't be as good as he is right now. Because the truth of the matter is, Dokkan does try to be a little bit fair in the gameplay. And the reason Zamasu is so good is because he's a villain. And villains always get disrespected in Dokkan. It's going to be only a matter of time before he gets no support, because the few villains that are going to come out, they'll probably have some kind of specific thing, a specific passive that only helps their teams, which Zamasu won't be on, which he won't get any ki, he won't get any boosts from them. So he has to function for himself. Also, in the way of the character, it actually makes sense that he wouldn't rely on anybody else. And he would only help villains because he only cares about himself. Logically speaking, it would have made more sense for him not to just help all the extreme units. How many more of these do I gotta do before we can awaken him? A few more. You know what? I'm actually gonna speed this up because this might take a while. So, as much as I love you, Zamasu, we're gonna put these guys back in. We're just gonna go stupid wild. Plus, I mean, we've already seen their animations over and over. Just for fun, I'm gonna put the Goku and Piccolo in here. Because, quite personally, I like those animations. And you can't have Goku and Piccolo where they at without having both of them on there. Probably didn't make much sense to have them both on there, but who's to care? And then we'll go that. That should be plenty fun.
Alright, let's do this.
Mix it up a little bit, you know? It can't be all Zamasu all the time. Plus, since both my Goku and Vegeta are awakened. What are these? How long is this song? Look how tiny that sword looks in his hand. That final attack at the end, that animation is really good. I do like the double key going on. Also like how that hints, the Vegeta hints just a little bit. The animation where he attacks Goku Black with his fists swinging at him. I like that they kept the meme. Normally I wouldn't float that Goku, but I want to see the Goku and Piccolo together. Attack! Now, what is this sound effect? Like, look at these animations. Like, this unit is too good. They have too good of animations to not be used. Like, look how good they look. He hit us with the pimp slap. Wasn't enough, though. I do love this concept. It's like turning into different forms. Oh. And a super attack. Pretty brilliant. That dodge. I wonder if I can get a Vegeto transformation if I play my cards right. You know, I think at this point they could have a Vegeta and Goku category. Look at these links, though. Wow. How do you not have legendary power? Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure how that works. Let's do this, Goku. Gaming the system here. It's just so beautiful. Compared to the purple ones, they're not nearly as like nice, but these ones can get a good recommendation. I do love that old art style, though. And now, with the real working, look at that damage, man. They barely even get a chance to, like, alter. Now we might get Vegeto just because of the domain, but probably not, because we probably could be at, like, full health coming up. I wonder if I can try and get a little bit of damage on me. See if I can cheese the transformation out. But that'd be pretty cool to see. They don't hit nearly hard enough. Yeah, well. They're going to do a lot of attacks, and it's not going to do anything. See, now here I can see the problem with the domain being the final boss. Like, this is going to take an unnecessary long time. Like, an unnecessary long time. And I'm not going to leave this stream until the dude is awakened. That's the goal. But, like, yeah, to mix it up a little bit, just to get it a little more interesting. But I gotta do this like 3 more turns. It's insane. The only thing I could hope for is maybe I don't do that much like healing or anything, and I can get under 70% so I can get my transformation and show that off. But even that, it's like, we'll see. Pretty intense, though. Right, great music for the fight, that's for sure. Yeah. Why don't movies get more love in this game? I don't understand it. I don't even know if that Goku and Piccolo are good. I just want to use them because they were Goku and Piccolo. Can I get a transformation? Oh boy! At least I can give you a transformation.
Now or never, Vegeta.
I love his face. Damn it, all was low. There he is.
Vegeta. And this is Vegeto.
Beautiful. You know, part of me thinks they did this just so you could get Vegeto Blue in this fight. Oh, I should have put them next to each other. See how they link up. Darn it. I love this attack. Oh my gosh. If Dokkan original, quote-unquote, original attacks can be like this from now on, this game has a bright, bright future. Because the first thing everybody was talking about these other units, the first thing I thought about, Dragon Ball Hero units. I can only imagine if they put the effort into it, like they put into Vegeto here, what Dragon Ball, the anime, but like the Super Dragon Ball Hero units could do. At least the Dokkan Fest one, if there's a Dokkan Fest. And I hope there is at this point. But that's the first thing I thought about, how amazing that would be. Yeah, that did a lot of nothing. How did you get dodged, buddy? Super Saiyan attack. And then you got the regular blue boys. The ones everybody hates. And then Zeno comes. That makes this whole thing work. I like the eek. You know, I wonder if Infinite Zamasu can even talk, or if all he can do is laugh and say eek. Like a little mouse. Alright. Let's see. Let's just take a new team. I like them. You know, let's mix it up. Let's bring in the cooler squad, maybe. No. I won't bring anything with Bulma. Too risky. Some random teams I put together. Why is cold on a team? That's weird. I think that was my World Tournament team at one point. This is more of a recent stuff I've made. Let's do this one. Let's change it though. Let's put... Get rid of that. Well, yeah. Why would they put him there? There's not even any villains on this team.
Alright,
Whatever.
let's do this.
I'll let this do its thing. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Where we at? This team's doing fast work. Probably because they have no intros or anything. Oh yeah. The epic moment where the villain is realizing that he messed up. He realizes maybe it's too late. It's too late to say goodbye. Look at that face. Look at that little gooey face. That was funny. And then he pulls out his trump card. Will he survive? Absolutely not, obviously. Now the issue with bringing the Goku Vegeta is, of course, they have like a million attacks. And really all for nothing. And you know, I really wish we had more. I want a Super Vegeto. Personally, I think Super Vegeto does cooler stuff. They wouldn't have to do Dokkan original stuff. I'm pretty sure there's still stuff that he did that they haven't put in the game yet. I'm not sure how they would incorporate it, but it'd be cool if they incorporated it when he like ate Boo. Maybe not in like the same way, but maybe like have his attack where he gets like really buff and does like a blast or something. I don't know. We don't really have a good standalone Vegeto card. And that bothers me. Specifically I'm saying from Dragon Ball Z. Like we got the Vegeto that turns to Vegeto Blue, the one that's on the team right now, but it's just not the same. Like I want a classic Vegeto. Really, what I really want is a Vegeto that can do both forms. Probably won't never happen, because I don't know how they would make that even like fit in categories. But I want one that can go Super Saiyan and Blue. That'd be my dream. Almost perfect links, that's weird. Hello there, concurrent viewer. Hate to be that guy and call you out, but how you doing? We're getting on the final stretch of our awakening of Zamasu. This is a weekday stream, so weekday streams will generally be faster than possible weekend streams. So once we finish getting his medals, I will awaken him on camera, and then I will show you his beautiful bounty and say goodbye on him. So we got 2 more rounds. Probably gotta pick one more random team to take in just to mix it up a little bit, because this domain's kind of annoying. It's a cool concept in theory, but in reality it's just time consuming. Especially when you got Goku and Vegeta at the end who are gonna attack on multiple times. It's not gonna mean literally nothing. So I'm not sure what makes this take longer. The fact that they're going to do a ton of super... Well, good. Keep that up. Keep doing non-super attacks. Good. Not a lot. Alright, this might not go so slow. Like, it's great in theory, but practice. Now, I still do think that this done in the form of a burst mode would be a lot more fun. Because it would be a lot more intense and the domain would actually be the threat. Of course, that's not where we're at right now. We're just doing a regular Dokkan event. You know, I almost feel like it'd be better if they just did a Dokkan event as a burst mode, honestly. Like, just give burst modes to the Dokkan events, and if you beat it on the burst mode, you get all the medals you need to awaken. Not only would that be a challenge for players, and the way the burst mode already is, but instead of this, you can still give points for the music that you can buy that's worthless unless it's the official Dragon Ball music. But then you could also just get the unit, and then it kind of feels like you earn the unit. And maybe, just maybe, they would have a reason. Well, maybe not this part, because I was going to say maybe they have a reason to make these Dokkan Fest units a lot more broken. But then I thought about it, like you could still do it normal and get the medals the slow way. But for those who really want to put it out there, plus it gives content creators content to do. Because now they could be like, watch me no item run this Dokkan event, get all 77 medals in one go, stuff like that. Now, yeah, it does get a little tricky when you consider when the LRs use multiple of the same ones. But then you could just do the regular one, I guess, for that. I mean, you'd have to grind as many. Or you could just make it so you could do the burst mode, like, over and over again. Maybe, like, the less points you get, the less medals you get. I don't know. Something, it'd be a little fun to do. That way everybody wouldn't have to be like, oh, red zone this, red zone that. Why does it want me to use a monster in that team? It's weird. What else could I do? Should I do a heroes team? Maybe. This is the team that helped me beat Gogeta. Or was it Vegeto? No, I think it was Gogeta. This Gotenks came in clutch, by the way, for that fight. I mean, I had to give him like a million dodge just so he wouldn't get hit. He still did, but when he did his thing, he was good. I don't know if I'm going to take that team. It needs to be fast. Let's just take a cooler team, screw it. Something a little different.
Alright, let's do this.
In the final battle with Worldwide Celebration Part 2, which a lot of people thinks it's going to be Vegeta, not Vegeta, it's going to be Trunks, Sword of Hope, and Goku Black Rose. I am also in that camp, but I do feel like it's too obvious. I did say before they could do like a future Gohan in Trunks, except instead of like a combined unit, it's a switch out unit. Like future Gohan, he's a revival unit. When he dies, you get the scene with Trunks crying over his dead body after he was killed by the android, and then Trunks still goes Super Saiyan and he takes over the fight. I think that'd be cool. I've seen some people say maybe Cell. The only issue I have with Cell is I feel like he's been like done to death. All of his animations have been done, and it feels like anytime a game like Dokkan or Legends puts out a new Cell, he just does the same stuff. And they're not going to make him do Spirit Bomb, which would be different. But then he would probably have to be on a crossover category because he wouldn't technically be from the series because he never actually did it. So he probably wouldn't be on any teams that you really want him to be on. So it's kind of a weird situation with Cell. I don't know. I do think we need a Rose Goku Black. Specifically, I think we need a Domain Goku Black with the Scythe. The only issue with that is, do you really think Dokkan's going to do a villain domain for part 1 and then a villain domain for part 2, which is basically the same character? I don't know if they do that. That's the only thing about that. We chilling and relaxing here now. Coming to the end. Showing that Moxie. I do wish that they gave these coolers a different super attack. What I really would like for them to do is like do another thing like the metal coolers, but do like the Goku Blacks. You know, that'd be cool for part 2. They have free-to-play Goku Black clones. They would be like the metal coolers. They have the typing in their name, and you can make a team of them, and they would work really good as with the Goku Black unit, which could be the Goku Black unit from the celebration in the second half of the celebration. So they'll have a free Goku Black that you could use, obviously, but also you have the team of Goku Blacks, and that would be a good reason for them to make another color-coded team, and it would just be a Goku Black clone team, kind of like the Metal Cooler clone team. See, these are things they need to do. That would be fun. I do think that the Trunks is going to become an LR, even though last year the free unit didn't turn into an LR. I just feel like Trunks will be. But then you also got to think, if you look at Japan, which I just thought about, so Global should be getting the story with the farmable trunks soon too. Maybe that's when they'll combine the games. When the two Trunkses come together from one future to another, and then you bring it together because the theme of the celebration is connection. And the connection isn't just Trunks, Vegeta, and Goku. The connection, yeah, the connection is global in Japan. We all thought it was future. It was really connection, which is, at the first start, you don't think makes sense because how could it be connection? This is not the future. It would obviously be it, right? But no, the connection was a hint to the fact that Global and Japan are becoming one. Dokkan Battle is becoming one entity. They're fusing like Vegeto, but it takes a few turns. And the game has to be at a certain level of HP before it can get to the fusion. Before it can fuse, it has to be on its last leg. Though, strike that last part, because I don't think Dokkan's on its last leg. So really, I have no clue what I was trying to say. But I went into it. This music, though, is the perfect ending to this track, because it is like intense, fast, revving up. And this was a good team to take anyway, because they're, other than the new, like, you know, new quote-unquote worldwide cooler, all the other cooler super attacks are kind of quick, so get the job done. That's kind of what you probably want to do with this domain thing. You don't want anybody flashy. And the final blow comes not from me, but Xeno. The same way Zamasu came to be, is the same way Zamasu will cease to be. Eek. Because he did not eke out another win. Not this time. And now, unless my math was off, here's the moment the entire world has been waiting for. Oh yes. It's time to awaken the god. Noble is he,
What incredible power!
Zamasu, with his domain, Infinity, Infinite, world-ending, Zamasu. And the music's done. So are we. Damn, you left before I could properly say goodbye. So goodbye.